All right, so we're just stopping to check out some of the beautiful sights down here on all these little Florida rivers that we have everywhere. What you think, buddy? You having fun? You having a good time? Love this thing for slow trail cruising. I mean, y'all, the diesel is perfect. This is just how I envision this vehicle. Now we're just out exploring, finding beautiful spots like this. Love this thing. Sips fuel too. We rode for a couple hours yesterday and it was still showing full. Obviously it wasn't, but you know, we hadn't even dropped a quarter of a tank yet. And sadly, like I often find when we're out exploring and checking things out, is other people's nasty trash. Aggravates me to no end. If you bring it in here, take it back out, people. Absolutely beautiful. This is why we like getting out, wheeling off-road, and finding new places. What I love about this thing, creeping along in second gear, don't even have to touch the throttle. You gotta love the torque of a diesel. This is like the perfect little just slow cruising vehicle like this. All right, so check this out. This is what we typically do on a trail. We'll find us a spot to stop, have a little picnic, so to speak. So we've stopped by yet another river right here in Tiffany. Well, I'm sure you've seen this online. You didn't invent it.
Right.
But it's called a Snackle box. So we'll just stop and have little picnics in awesome spots. A little cheese dip with some crackers right here. Pickles, whoa, cheese, summer sausage, and even a little dessert. This is a pretty cool idea when you're out 4x4 for the day and need to stop.
Perfect.
Yeah, and snack all day long. This will get you going till supper. Actually, as much as that is, that'll carry you through supper. So we're at yet another spot with running water. We have hit so many creeks and rivers in this episode, but this is flowing pretty good. And I just got something to stick in the Roxor just for situations like this. Being a country boy, you can't go anywhere without a tackle bag. And check out this little compact fishing rod that I got right here. By the way, we've got a lot more coming where I'm going to show you how I'm going to build a roof mount rod rack. And we're going to put several reels in there. This is kind of a little bass fishing rig. Not really for creek fishing, but I can't help it. I got to wet a line. Probably going to get hung up on sticks, so let's try it.
Ruger loves to fish.
Okay, he does. Buddy. This is the kind of spot we need to come down to with a little bobber with some worms or crickets.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how you do this ditch fishing right here. Maybe a little cane pole or fiberglass pole. I got a stick fish. I knew that was going to happen.
Yep.
Let's see if we can get it up
Your
there.
famous fish.
Ooh, look at the size of this one right here. It's got to be a 10-pounder.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Oh, got a bite. Dang it. Come on, let me get one on camera.
Hey, the stick fish are just jumping out at you.
Yeah.
Ruger? No.
Oh, that's not for you.
But I gotta check it out. I gotta get in. I'm
Too
hot.
much my fish. Got a dog in the water. Rogar. That was not your stick. Well, fishing shut down in this area.
Come on, Boogie.
Come on. Get up here. You crazy dog. All right, y'all, I think we're going to wrap this episode up. So if you're new to the channel and missed our big review video on this, you may want to check it out. But this is a Mahindra Roxor 2022. It's got a 4-cylinder turbo diesel in it, solid axles, leaf springs. It is full drive, and a 5-speed manual transmission. If you're interested in this, go watch our review video. We've already got several 100,000 views on that, and we go into all the details of it. So ultimately what this video is about is because out of that review video, I had a bunch of you ask for us to just show how we use it, go do some 4x4 and off-road and things like that. And yes, while we don't go crazy with off-road, I'm not beating up my stuff. I work hard for my things. I like to take care of them. I know some of you probably want to see us dumping this off in mud holes and climbing over logs and things like that. Not saying we won't ever get into some deeper mud holes and stuff than you've seen in this episode. Not saying we won't get stuck and have to winch it out. That will come, but we purposely try to avoid those areas. Now, we go do a lot of off-roading, backwoods. We try to stay on relatively maintained trails. We get so much rain here, you're going to see there's going to be a lot more ruts and mud and stuff in the future. If y'all like this type of content, the little river hopping, creek hopping, and just riding all over the county roads and lands and things that we do, first of all, give us a thumbs up, drop me a comment. Let me know if you want to see more of this kind of content, and we'll go record it. We have so many places that we go explore around here, so many beautiful places, and in the process, we can show off the Roxor, put some more miles on it, and give you the review and feedback that you're looking for. We have a main channel, a much larger channel called the Kelly's Country Life, where we do homesteading with our property. I do a lot of fabrication, welding, and making of things over there. I was going to do some of the Roxor stuff over there, but it seems to be so popular on this channel, even though this channel is mainly about reviews. I think I'm just going to keep the Roxor content over here. It kind of makes sense. So coming up, I'm going to fabricate an inside the roof mount right there for a gun rack, for a fishing pole mount. We're going to build all that ourselves. We're going to build us kind of a little glove box storage compartment area where the grab handle is, so I can carry extra fishing lures and bug spray and stuff like that. And we may build a little toolbox in the back for all of our recovery gear should we or some of our friends that we ride with get stuck. So stay tuned for that if you want to see some fabrications and upgrades and other things that we're going to do to this. Plus, we may potentially do a few more performance goodies and a whole host of other things to this as well. So let's wrap this up. We are quickly about to hit 2,000 miles on this. We bought it with 600 miles, and we've only had it, what, 3 weeks? We have put a tremendous amount of dirt road riding on this in 3 weeks, y'all. Literally 1,200 plus miles. That's a crazy amount for hitting all these little back roads. Thus far, 0 issues. I will say I did have some racket underneath that really scared me. It was on the driver's side, but it's easier to show you right here. Started hearing something very loose, and I couldn't figure it out to save my life, and I almost thought it was coming from the front end or axles. Turns out this has a lift on it, a 2-inch leveling kit lift. So this whole bracket assembly right here was added in, and the bolt right here that the leaf spring bolts onto has a Zerk fitting and a greasable joint. Well, even though I jacked this up and checked all the steering components, couldn't find where all that rattling and knocking was coming from, turns out all I had to do was shoot a few shots of grease into that fitting on the other side, and all the slop and knock went away, all the noise. So I was scared I had front end issues. It was just, hey, need a little more grease. And what I'm reading online is that's a pretty loose fit right in there anyways. So after you grease it, eventually the noise comes back, you grease it again. 0 mechanical issues, 0 codes. The thing gets amazing fuel economy. I love the low end torque of it. A lot of the times we're just cruising these roads with a foot completely off the throttle and running 2nd or 3rd gear, and it just puts right along and sips fuel. Thus far, absolutely loving it. So we'll bring you along for all the upgrades and fabrication and stuff we're going to do for it as well. And again, if you want to see some more riding like we just showed in this episode, please let me know. We'll start recording it for you.